Cal Valley student athletes worked hard all year. The votes are in, and it's time to crown the Student Athlete of the Year. Brought to you by My Thai Authentic Thai Cuisine. Now, here's Blake Arthur and Bailey Arredondo.
Welcome to our Student Athlete of the Year special. Blake Arthur alongside Bailey Arredondo. And as we are very excited to bring you this inaugural special honoring our local high school seniors, Bailey, who excelled in 3 phases: in the classroom, in their respective sport, and in the community.
Yeah, Blake, all 6 nominees who we will highlight tonight were featured as our Student Athletes of the Week this past season. After we show all 6, we'll announce our 2 winners for our Student Athlete of the Year honor. 1 boy, 1 girl, who were voted on by you at home.
All right, so here we go. We're going to start with our fall nominees, work our way down. And Bailey, these are 2 student athletes who have amazing stories.
Yeah, Blake, La Quinta football's Isaiah Alvarado and Shadow Hill's record-breaking runner Marjorie Lopez, 2 seniors who have worked their way to where they are now, nominees for Student Athlete of the Year.
She was not a natural-born runner. She was a volleyball player, came out for track with a few other friends, and she just really got inspired with different reasons, and just put in all the dedication, the hard work, and now we're here.
Let's go! Finish the job now! Finish the job!
Lopez was born to run competitively. It just took a nudge and a few friends to find out.
When they were telling me, you know, track is coming up, you should try it out, I was like, why would I want to be running that much? And turns out now I'm like the one obsessed with running.
Obsessed might be an understatement. She trains like it's her full-time job.
I love doing extra mileage in the morning. I can't go to school without doing 3 miles in the morning. It's just like a quick shake up.
Okay, so before you go to school, you run 3 miles. Is this how many times a week?
Like every day in the week. Yeah.
Where?
In my treadmill. I love treadmill running. Yeah, even if it's windy, I don't care. I'm like, okay, I'll just treadmill run. Yeah, that's something nobody knows about me. I love treadmill running.
She wakes up earlier than most to go put in the miles before practice, before school, and then she has the practice with us. So you really have to be dedicated, and you have to be consistent, like I said, and she is. And it shows.
No contest at all.
She's a 5-time league champion, and following this weekend, the first female track athlete to win a CIF title in school history.
I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, I still like don't realize it. Sometimes my parents have to like tell me like, come on, be proud of yourself. And I'm like, I'm not done yet. Like, I still want to keep on pushing. I'm never really satisfied, which kind of sucks.
Literally, she's been running at this level for 2 years, where a lot of athletes have been doing it since freshman year or before. So she has so much potential.
Talk about potential. Lopez is running into the next level and has committed to USC.
You have to be a student, get good grades, but I also want to compete in the biggest level, so I hope I can make it to an NCAA championship in the future.
Our valley is so small, and we don't get the respect that maybe LA gets and bigger cities. But we're getting the respect now, and people know who we are, and they know who Marjorie is.
Isaiah Alvarado is what I would coin a La Quinta OG. The senior running back has been around the school and football program since he could remember.
Growing up, yeah, I used to come to the games with my sister. She came here. I would see Turbo, Benji. I grew up with all those guys, Justin Anderson, Mike Avina. I always looked up to them. That's what I wanted. I always wanted to make playoffs, win the flag. Wanted to step up and bring back LQ.
He loves football, and he loves being out there, and he gives 100%. And, you know, that's what we're looking for in our football players, and he's a great example to all of them.
First game junior season, I tore my ACL. First quarter. I tore my meniscus, and it was like flipping into my ACL. So I was like messing with my ACL, and every time I would like run, it would mess me up.
You know, it's been tough for him though. You know, he went through a lot of ups and downs, you know, with the injury, and you know, he didn't quit. He kept fighting. He kept working.
After his first knee surgery, Alvarado leaned on his family more than ever. But the unthinkable happened. Isaiah lost his father, David, in June of 2021.
6th grade was when he was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer, and my grandma was taking care of him. And he just kept fighting, and just got the best of him. Yeah. Took him 5 years strong fighting.
Alvarado says he has never felt an emptiness like this.
Life's over.
Right.
I grew up like playing football. It's everything I ever wanted. I wanted to play for him.
What kept you pushing? What kept you motivated?
Mostly just my mom. Like, my mom was always there right next to me, like making sure I needed everything. my family, I just didn't want to let them down. They all looked up to me.
Alvarado honored his late father with the date and time on his backplate this season. An unimaginable time for the Alvarado household, and Isaiah did whatever he could to help.
My mom was struggling with bills and stuff, so yeah, I got a couple jobs, helped her out, just gave her all my paychecks.
The fact that you know, he's just resilient and constantly working, and you know, we're happy to have him here, and you know, he's part of our La Quinta family, and he always will be.
It's not always about what you do, but how you do it. You never know what battles people are fighting. Isaiah earned and deserved his senior season.
Great stories, Bailey. Nice job. Those were our 2 fall nominees. Coming up after the break, we're going to showcase our winter nominees.
A standout wrestler for Palm Desert and a soccer star for Xavier Prep. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Student Athlete of the Year special on KESQ, the Desert's sports leader.
I do what I do as an attorney, I think, because I'm very competitive and I really find great joy in helping those in need. What sets me apart from other lawyers in the Valley is my personal commitment, dedication, and involvement with each of my clients. When you hire my firm, you get me, not a junior or a senior associate or another attorney. It's me, and it's personal. I believe the best part of my job is helping those who've been injured and taking insurance companies to task.
Meet a doctor who connects all the dots. Oftentimes, people with low back pain, knee pain, or hip pain don't even recognize that it's actually coming from their feet. Their feet? For real? Absolutely, 100%. It can have a domino effect because their foot and their ankle aren't supported properly. Their whole body is out of whack. Getting back into whack? Good Feet arch supports could help. Keeping your body in good alignment, that can go a long way.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Eisenhower Health, excellence is everywhere, which is why we've again been named a best regional hospital by U.S. News and World Report. And we're listed for outstanding care in 15 specific specialties, like cardiology, cancer, orthopedics, and other key areas. Thanks to all who choose us for their care. We're honored to be honored for a job done well.
สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to My Thai.
My Thai, La Quinta's only authentic Thai cuisine, with only the freshest, locally sourced ingredients and the most authentic flavors prepared by a classically trained Thai chef, exactly the way you like it. Only the most delicious desserts and the finest drinks await you in our new bar. My Thai, La Quinta's only authentic Thai cuisine. See you soon.
The Student Athlete of the Year, brought to you by My Thai.
Welcome back to our Student Athlete of the Year special. Blake Arthur alongside Bailey Arredondo. And Bailey, we featured our fall nominees, Isaiah Alvarado and Marjorie Lopez. But now we move to winter.
Blake, and looking at winter sports seasons, we had record-breaking wrestler from Palm Desert and soccer star from Xavier Prep. 2 standouts in their respective sport. Roll the tape.
She's just a perfect player to have on the pitch because she comes to work. She doesn't goof around. She works really hard every night. And she knows that she's here for a 2-hour practice session that we're working for 2 hours.
I really like the team here. It's like a family-based thing. Obviously, I have great coaches. It's a small school, so I feel like I can talk to everyone and we're all friends.
Easton has a big role in this Saints team, and it's on and off the field.
I drive them around all the time. I have to get on them sometimes, like, yo, where's your cleat at? And
Easton says soccer has helped her form friendships that she'll have forever.
This is my best friend, Emily Algren. She's my other captain, the only other senior on the team. I played my first ever club game with her, and we've been best friends since I moved here from Joshua Tree.
Her maturity as a person and as a player has been pretty fun, because she has a great deal of soccer maturity that you don't see in a lot of kids.
I like the captain role a lot.
Easton has a love for the game, and it's really all she's ever known.
She's deceptively quick. She positions herself well. She has a good anticipation of the game. So I'd watch what she does before the ball gets to her, because that's where she seems to shine the most.
Easton is driven to make the most of soccer, so she travels to Chino weekly to play on one of the best club teams in Southern California, EC
NL.
I drive 2 hours there, 2 hours back every night. It's the best team that's like close enough for me to commute to. It's a nice team. I really appreciate going there.
And don't forget about academics. Easton sure doesn't.
I usually finish with A's, so that's allowed me to go to the next level because my parents like, you maintain A's, we'll let you go drive out there for soccer.
Her hard work and passion has led her to have the opportunity to commit to the next level.
I've been in talks with a lot of schools, and Cal Baptist was the one that like really made me feel like I belonged there, and they're a nice campus, a nice team, so I really appreciated that.
Excited for her. I think it's she made a point when you spoke to her, but no grades, no scholarship. And she's been able to travel, keep her grades up, keep her school commitments up, manage her family obligations, and just be a generally good kid, and I think that's going to continue right through college.
1 year ago, Palm Desert's Bo Mantanona lost in the California State Championship wrestling match. Some say questionable terms and officiating. But that was then, and this is now. A year's worth of the sour taste fueled Bo to get what was his. And in February, Mantanona, at 152, won the state title. This time with absolutely no doubt.
Felt great. You know, it's just I've been working hard for this for a long time, 4 years. You know, this has been my number one goal. You know, and it just feels great to finally get that one done, get that monkey off my back.
The relief, I think, you know, because we knew he deserved it the whole time, and it was just to actually get it done it felt really good. It was a long time coming.
What made it even sweeter was Mantanona winning the title with his family in his corner.
Great moment and awesome that I got to share it with my brother and my dad. You know, my last high school match, maybe one of the last times I'll be coached by them, so. You know, I try to take it all in.
Bo Mantanona, the Bo Show.
Mantanona's hard work and dedication to the sport has led him to the next level. Bo has committed to the University of Michigan. The Bo Show is heading to Ann Arbor.
I just thought it was the perfect fit for me. It really checked all my boxes. You know, the wrestling program, the coaches, the academics, just the whole campus life. I mean, it felt like home.
The Mantanona family is a strong 8. Well, you knew they were strong. And all wrestlers. Anthony, Troy, Bo, Brock, Mila, Crew, and Dad Anthony. But most importantly...
Well, Mom's awesome. She does it all. She does all the behind-the-scenes stuff. That it looks like I'm doing a lot, but she's got my back, and she's helping me out along the way with everything, and so we couldn't do it without her.
That's been all my success. I mean, my coach is my dad. My mom has given me all the resources I need to be the best. I mean, my brothers, they're all great partners, coaches.
Mantanona leaves behind his own legacy in the desert. Born for the sport and worked tirelessly to be the best. This is just the beginning.
I love the way my high school career went. I think it all happened for a reason. Even last year, I don't think I'd be as of a wrestler I am today because of that. So just everything I did, I'm proud of it.
Bo Mantanona and Easton Sipe wrapping up the winter, so we are done there. Bailey, coming up after the break, we are going to showcase our spring nominees who really could have been nominated for any season.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 student athletes. Stick around to see both. You're watching the Student Athlete of the Year special on KESQ, the Desert's sports leader.
สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to my Thai.
My Thai, La Quinta's only authentic Thai cuisine, with only the freshest, locally sourced ingredients and the most authentic flavors prepared by a classically trained Thai chef, exactly the way you like it. Only the most delicious desserts and the finest drinks await you in our new bar. My Thai, La Quinta's only authentic Thai cuisine. See you soon.
Electricity. Do you buy it or produce it? Buying it costs money. Producing it saves money. A lot of money. Hot Purple Energy is your solution. We help you turn sunlight into electricity to save money every day. And with zero down, you can save from the first sunrise. Converting your home to solar is easy. Let Hot Purple Energy show you how with our industry-leading installations and satisfaction guarantee. Find out why our clients become our fans. Hot Purple Energy. Solar evolved.
For 67 years, any kind of plumbing problem, big or small, we fix it all at Valley Plumbing. We've been providing professional service and round-the-clock dependability at the best prices since 1953. We're the #1 plumbing company in the Coachella Valley. Speedy, reliable service, and your satisfaction is guaranteed. Residential or commercial, let Valley Plumbing be your choice for all your plumbing needs.
Big or small, we fix it all at Valley Plumbing.
95 years ago, the Coachella Valley Mosquito and Vector Control District was formed to control tiny eye gnats. These pesky flies spread pink eye infections to so many children in the valley, local schools had to close for months. Today we're working to keep valley communities safe and healthy through public education and innovative techniques to control mosquitoes and red imported fire ants. More about our services and what you can do to keep the Coachella Valley a place you want to live, work, and play, visit us at cvmosquito.org.
Jeff Stahl, reporting in our valley for over 2 decades.
Welcome back to our Student Athlete of the Year special. Blake Arthur alongside Bailey Arredondo. And Bailey, we featured our fall and winter nominees, our winter nominees, Bo Mantanona and Easton Sight. But now it's time to showcase our 2 nominees from the spring.
Really, these 2 nominees could have been any season. Palm Desert's Tristan Mula-Husainovich and La Quinta's Haley Hutchinson were 3 sports standouts epitomizing what it means to be an athlete, but students and people as well.
She's a school record holder in the 300-meter hurdles. You know, first full year doing that, so that just kind of tells you the type of natural athlete she is. Go! But a high-level 3-sport athlete. She also is a great student of the sport and student in general. Extremely high GPA, very high intellect, studies her craft.
We're supportive, but also compete with each other each and every week, which I think is great that we have here because we have a lot of challenge days and do a lot of things like that, and we really put our effort in and work hard.
Our track program obviously is pretty fortunate to have her land on our squad, continue the tradition of being a dominant high school force here.
What a year from Hutchinson. She was the league-leading goal scorer on the pitch and made a splash on the links.
Credit to her teammate, senior Hutchinson. Finished strong. How about this birdie putt to end the day? Yeah, let me hear it, Team Hutchinson.
Very coachable, very serious. Any given day, you'll glimpse a little smile, but usually just not till after competition's over because she's all business.
And you have a wonderful GPA. How are you able to keep all of this together?
It's definitely pretty tough. It's a lot of late nights of homework, but to me it's worth it. I really love playing all the sports I do.
I'll always remember her as one of my top female athletes in the program. She's dominated, so I hope she can continue that this season.
Tristan Mula-Husainovich is a triple threat athlete, dazzled on the track, grinded on the field, and dominated on the pitch. Tristan was built for this.
When I started walking, my grandpa he took it on himself that I had to get into sports, so I actually started with ballet, and then I went into swimming, tennis, jiu-jitsu for a while, and then I realized soccer, track, football. That's what I wanted to do in high school.
Do you ever wish you stuck with ballet?
No.
I've never seen an athlete come to a sport and be that dominant first year like he was last year at track, and then this year in football, became all-league football. Obviously in soccer, he's a stud.
Mula-Husainovich was a key player in the Aztecs boys soccer team, winning their first ever CIF title.
You want to win trophies, you want to win league, you want to win every single game, but what we did right here, it's unimaginable. Nobody could imagine this.
Going far in each sport, I'm glad that I was a part of that. Part of history, basically, so it's definitely something that I'll look back at in life and be proud of.
Tristan also honors his family heritage.
So my family are from Bosnia, both sides, and they came here about in the 90s, and then I was born in LA, and I moved here maybe 3rd grade. My grandpa speaks no English at all, but he was a soccer player back home in Serbia and a coach.
To see this many freshmen and sophomores look up to Tristan, it's very good. It's a blessing to have someone like Tristan here.
Sports are a huge part of my life. I wouldn't be where I am without them, my coaches and my teammates. So definitely when I go to the next level, the next step in my life, I think sports they're gonna have a place in my heart.
All right, so with that, Bailey, we have shown all 6 nominees who are eligible for our Student Athlete of the Year. And hey, you did a great job highlighting our local seniors. I know you take a lot of pride in your work, and it really shows.
Well, I enjoy telling their stories. It's not about us, it's about them, and they put on all the works. Can't remember the last time we've done 3 sports at a time.
Yeah, so coming up after the break, the moment you've all been waiting for, who will be crowned as our Student Athlete of the Year? You won't want to miss it. You're watching the Student Athlete of the Year special on KESQ, the Desert's sports leader.
We mark every inch they grow and watch them outgrow, well, everything. But there's something else that can grow that we don't see. It's what doctors call toxic stress. It's how a child's body responds to difficult experiences, from harsh language to a painful loss. But there are steps parents can take to help. Learn 4 things you can do to overcome toxic stress at first5california.com.
I do what I do as an attorney, I think, because I'm very competitive and I really find great joy in helping those in need. What sets me apart from other lawyers in the Valley is my personal commitment, dedication, and involvement with each of my clients. When you hire my firm, you get me, not a junior or a senior associate or another attorney. It's me, and it's personal. I believe the best part of my job is helping those who've been injured and taking insurance companies to task.
Tar Farms is a riding stable. I walk all day in my cowboy boots. The pain was so unbearable. So I tried all these things. Nothing was working. So I decided, why not try the Good Feet store? The gentleman who helped me was amazing. He fit me with arch supports. I'm like, why am I feeling so much better? I sincerely feel that this has helped me. I'm Pam, and that's my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to my Thai.
My Thai, La Quinta's only authentic Thai cuisine, with only the freshest, locally sourced ingredients and the most authentic flavors prepared by a classically trained Thai chef, exactly the way you like it. Only the most delicious desserts and the finest drinks await you in our new bar. My Thai, La Quinta's only authentic Thai cuisine. See you soon.
The Student Athlete of the Year, brought to you by My Thai.
Welcome back to our Student Athlete of the Year special. Blake Arthur alongside Bailey Arredondo. And Bailey, we featured all of our nominees, all 6. It is now time to reveal our 2 winners as voted on by you at home. You're not picking, I'm not picking. We want anything to do with that.
No, sir.
You pick at home. And in addition to earning Student Athlete of the Year honors, My Thai Restaurant has donated $1,000 to each school of the respective winners. So a huge thank you to My Thai for their continued support of local high school sports. They do a lot more than just noodles, and we really appreciate it. But Bailey, it is that time. What did the vote say? Who are our Student Athletes of the Year?
Well, Blake, ladies first, and after a close race, it was only fitting that our record-breaking runner wins the race. Marjorie Lopez of Shadow Hills has been voted as this year's Student Athlete of the Year.
Congratulations to Marjorie. And for the boys, Bailey, who is our winner?
This guy was a 3-sport star from Palm Desert. Cook Street, stand up. He won a CIF championship in soccer. He has the coolest name in the Valley, and now he is the coolest kid in the Valley. It's Tristan Mula Husainovich.
All right, well, congratulations to both. And how cool is this that both are in studio tonight to receive their check and enjoy their much-deserved recognition. So, Marjorie, we're going to start with you. You've had so much success. You're going to USC. You've won CIF championships. You've had a heck of a high school career. What does it mean now to you to win Student Athlete of the Year? Cap it all off with this moment.
I'm just very blessed, and especially like all to God's glory, because I feel like just more connection with God, and of course my parents, my family, my friends, like all of them have been super supportive, so I'm just thankful for that.
Tristan, congratulations, 3-sport star. What does it mean to you to be the first ever boys winner for Student Athlete of the Year?
I'm just glad that through all these seasons, on and off the pitch, the time and effort that I and other athletes such as myself put in, that, you know, there's finally recognition for it. So I think the records and everything speak for itself, and I'm just glad I got here.
you guys were both kind of sitting here talking, and it was kind of cool to have two premier athletes in the desert sitting next to each other and just talking and hanging out. Do you guys inspire each other going on to the next level? What were you guys talking about over there? Start with you, Marjorie.
I was just talking about just like the next journey, and of course like the future athletes after us, and I'm just grateful that we're like the first people to win Athlete of the Year. So I just hope we just wish the best for the next coming athletes.
Yeah, future plans and kind of just respecting each other's work and accomplishments. So I think that Marjorie's a great example for fellow athletes, track and other sports as well. So I agree. I think it's cool to have us both here at the same time. So yeah. Both competing at the next level. Curious, what are you going to do with the 1,000?
I'm not so sure, but hopefully USC. I hope I can contribute that money to either USC or donate to the school.
In the soccer season, we were lucky enough, me and my team, to win the CIF championship. So usually CIF winners, they get championship rings. So we weren't able to pay for that. So hopefully this $1,000, I'd like to direct it towards that, so we could get those rings for our boys. Very awesome.
And lastly, I know you have coaches and parents and a lot of people who've helped you get to this point. Is there anything you want to say to them at this time?
I want to say just thank you, especially to my coach. He supported me more than like anyone, and as well my boyfriend Jesus Cruz, he's like always been, even when I had like hard workouts coming up, I would be like I'm kind of nervous for today, and he just like kind of helped me with realize like all this hard work is going to pay off eventually. So, and my parents as well, they're super supportive, so thank you everyone.
My family, I know I'm not easy to handle, but they've been with me every step of the way, so without their support, none of this would have been possible. And to my coaches, football, Coach McComb, soccer, Coach Lopez, and track, Coach Monroy, you guys put in a lot of time for me, and I appreciate everything you've done. So friends and family and coaches, I appreciate it.
Well, congratulations again. Hold those checks up high. Our Student Athletes of the Year, very well deserved. Marjorie Lopez, Shadow Hills Cross Country Track and Field. Tristan Mula, like money. Now you have the money. Mula Husainovich, football, soccer, and track and field for Palm Desert. So congratulations, and you guys go on and get out of here.
Thank you.
All right, go enjoy that. Don't spend it all at once. So that's going to do it for our special Student Athlete of the Year. Bailey, I want to get some final thoughts for you, because you told these stories. You met these kids. You were able to interact with them. Your final thoughts.
Well, two grade A examples of why we do this, Blake. They're not just great athletes, great people, surrounded by a village that got them to where they're at. And the best part is they're not done. Both going to college for the next level. Can't wait to keep up with their journeys. Can't wait to do this next year.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that, seeing what they're going to do, not only in their respective sport, but out in the community and in the classroom. So thank you for watching. Go enjoy your summer. That is going to do it for our Student Athlete of the Year special.
News Channel 3 is now available on any of these streaming services and on KESQ.com.